Hey guys, it's Claudia, Angry Mom here. I just wanted to come and do like a quick little vlog about weekend sales so far and what I've been doing to increase my sales. But quickly, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Claudia. I'm a reseller from Long Island, New York. I started reselling roughly about 11 months ago now, and I love it. It's probably the hardest I've ever worked in my life though, so it's not for the faint of heart, but I do this to earn money for my family, help my kids through college and savings and retirement and all the rest of the stuff that people kind of save for. So I wanted to come to you and do this vlog because I started an initiative on the 13th of November of this month, November, and it would be dedicated to sharing and listing. On Poshmark was dedication to sharing. So I'm not good at sharing, but I decided to do it diligently. That I would share, excuse me, I burped, as much as possible. I'm drinking water. I'm like gallons of water. So I apologize. So I decided to do as much sharing as I could. 3,000 to 5,000 times a day. My Poshmark closet. I have almost 1,000 items in that closet, so it's a daunting task. But I found different little shortcuts, and I've been using my husband's iPad that with the pen, and I've been doing it off the browser, not the app. I don't know why the app on Poshmark does not work as fast as the browser. I have no idea. I would use the browser way more when sharing because it's just it's easier, but I find with my husband's pen that he has for his iPad, it works so much faster. And then my daughter has pretty much given up her Poshmark closet, and anything she has to sell, I list it and then give her a percentage back for it. And so she shares as well. And and then I've been sharing like in the middle of the night and like when I'm still awake or watching TV and all these kinds of things. So that was my Poshmark plan. And this week, definitely have seen payoff on that because I have had great Poshmark sales all week long. And this weekend has been really interesting because I made some really, really great sales that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And on eBay, I decided that I would do a lot more listing, and then what is it when you like end listings and then you do sell similar. So I've been doing those when I can't really get a lot of things to list. I have a young son. He has special needs, and it's just really difficult at times to be able to like list. And then my husband went away to see his mother, and I have been doing primary care for my son. And even though like he goes to school during the day on Friday, it's just it's hands-on. You're kind of engaging, cooking, cleaning up, and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of been like I haven't been able to list. I've been kind of burning the midnight oil to list as much as possible at night. I've been going to bed about 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning. And I've been like listing like crazy, or, ending and then sell similar. So I've been doing this consistently. So a few things that happened for me on Poshmark this weekend. I have had, I ship on Fridays. Well, I ship all the time, but on Friday, I try to get there around noon or go to the post office around noon. So I include Friday afternoon and Monday morning in my whole weekend totals because I think the work that I do kind of is like kind of Friday afternoon work that I do preps those sales for the weekends, and then that includes on Monday before I ship because sometimes people purchase, or people purchase Monday for things they saw like over the weekends, and I'll keep sharing all night long into the morning on Monday. So like I kind of just encompass that whole thing into weekend sales. So I wanted to bring you this vlog specifically because I wanted to talk about these sales that have been happening all week. And I mean, they've been really, really good sales. I mean, I've had, I haven't done a full total of like everything. I've just done today's total. So let me just go over those. And I have notes because I get totally off track. So I'm going to try to stay on topic. So forgive me if I look down because I just want to go over these notes. All right. So from Friday to today, which is midday or mid-afternoon on Sunday, I made a gross total of $318 on my Poshmark account. That is 8 individual sales, 2 of which were a bundle, 1 of which was very large. I'll go over that. I'll try to go over it quickly here. And if I don't, I'm going to get to it later on a different vlog, but I just want to kind of go over it because it's just some things I've been hearing and some kind of like ways, you know, when you listen to people on the internet or on different vlogs, you kind of get like a sense of stuff. And I just kind of, I don't have that same philosophy. So I just wanted to share my knowledge and my insight on offers, low balls, and that kind of stuff. So if I don't get to it today, I'll get to it in another vlog, which I will probably just tape right after this one, but I don't want to keep this too long. The other item, the other thing that I sold, the other things that I sold were on eBay, and that was $165 gross profit. I'll probably end up walking away with like $115 from just those 2 sales. One of them was a very large item. It was a vintage kids laundry set with the iron, and it's old. It's an old set, but it sold really great. I had it on a sale, and somebody said, would you take 160? It's free shipping, so I'll be sending that and I'll be dealing with that tomorrow. I'm going to have to shrink wrap it, and I'll probably be taking it to FedEx or UPS. I haven't checked it out. I'll check all these things out probably tomorrow, and probably in another vlog I'll come back and I'll share with you what the shipping on something like that was, because this will probably be my largest item that I've ever sent out, but it's luckily not like fragile. I definitely have to make sure it's all together, and I'm going to be putting the iron inside of one of the fake little machines, and then shrink wrapping that whole thing, and then possibly boxing with a handle. I'm not really sure. I'll try to insert a picture in either like a later vlog, or probably not this vlog, because I don't know if I have that kind of talent to, you know how people say, oh, and right here, I don't know if I have that kind of talent, but anyway. So I sold that for $160 in free shipping, and it's probably going to cost me like $35 to $40 to ship. And then there's fees on top of that, which I think I calculated to like $16. So I'm probably right there as far as like about $100 and $105 plus the couple of dollars that I'll make off of the other sale, which was a DVD sale, which was pretty funny. And I'll just share that with you briefly. I do DVDs. I also do books. I do kind of things that interest me. That way I stay interested in what I'm doing. And DVDs were one of the biggest things that when I started, people donated to me, and I also had a lot of them. So what I did was that I started listing all these DVDs that I had or that were either donated to me, and they've been selling, and I've been bundling them together. Like for instance, I'm just going to grab this right here. I kind of make bundles, and it's been really interesting because with the pandemic, people are always looking for content and different things. And so like this bundle right here is a Little Rascals 75th anniversary edition of the Three Stooges and Abbott and Costello. So I kind of did by genre. 2 of these are sealed, and the Three Stooges is open, but it is in great condition, no scratches or anything. So I'm bundling these 3 together, and I'm going to be listing them together. I'll probably list them for probably like $14.99 or something like that. I might do a little bit less. I haven't fully comped it. I know that the Three Stooges one was going for a decent amount before. I don't know the market because I took it off to make the bundles. So I'm not really sure now, but I'll have to take a look at that. So that's how I do it. I listed this one item, and I listed it for $5. And the person, I guess I left offer on, and sometimes there's a difference between when I list things online on my computer and then sometimes on my phone. Sometimes if I do things on my phone, when I go back later, I'll be like, I didn't put free shipping on that thing it's so heavy, or, it's strange. I don't know why it changes like that. It ends up all of a sudden it'll be fast and free. So anyway, I digress, but that's what happened. And he sent an offer. Oh no, it came up as a watcher. So I kind of just wanted to send the offer because I really had no eBay sales. And I said, let me send an offer and see if I could get some traction happening in my eBay store. And because I have a philosophy, just sidebar, I have a philosophy that, you sell something little for a little profit, and it gets your algorithms, the algorithms moving, and it gets your closet going, and you're then going to start popping off on sales, and other things are going to happen. So I thought I would send him an offer, and I sent him an offer of $4.50. I mean, I thought that was a good offer. And shipping is not included, so you pay your shipping. So he countered back with $3. And I said, the audacity of this man. So I countered back. Well, first of all, I didn't counter. I was really angry and I was going to decline. But I remember what somebody said. Do not decline offers. Send counter offers. If they're going to decline, let them decline. Let their accounts take the hit. You have shown eBay and Poshmark that you're willing to negotiate. You're willing to be an active participant and send offers. That's what the algorithm likes. So I sent the offer of $5. I went back up and he purchased it for $5. So at the end of the day, I had to relook at and bulk edit just in case. I went into the bulk edit screen and made sure. And then low mold, there was a couple of things that were like, had offers on them that allowed offers that I hadn't seen. So it was okay at the end of the day, and he purchased it. So I'll be sending that out tomorrow. The other item that sold, the other bundle that sold on Poshmark was a bundle that initially started out that I was offended. I'll be honest. I was so offended. But again, I had to kind of step out of it, All told, it was a bundle totaling $995, and the person sent me a $199 offer. I guess in the grand scheme of things, I can't be so mad at her for trying to shoot her shot at trying to get almost 30 items for $200. I think your cost of goods would have been like ridiculous. But I kind of was like, it took me a second, and like then I remembered that this is business, that I don't know this person, that I can say no, that I can counter back at something that I am more comfortable with receiving from my items. And they're my items, I can hold them, but I have a philosophy. I'm here to move things. I'm not here to store things. I'm here to get things in, sell them, make a profit, and send them out to somebody. And in the meantime, if I give somebody a good deal, that makes me just feel good about it too. Like we're all winning, right? So, what I thought was hysterical is that, I sent me that offer, and we had a conversation, and I'll go through it. And because I'm doing good on time, I'm going to do it really quickly. She had an issue first. I must have done a copy where I copied an item and the second item was there. So she actually bundled both of those items, but there's still only one item. So I said, hi, I see you in your bundle, you have a duplicate of the straws. I can't remove them because of your offer. So I'm going to decline your offer and remove them and send you an offer on the bundle. Hope that's okay. Before I could do that, she took back her offer, canceled the offer, took out one of the straws, and resent the same offer. And I thought, well, isn't that nice? It's still not good enough. So I said, I'm sending you a counter offer. And then I think roughly right after that, I said, hey, I'm happy to work with you. I sent her an offer of $700. And I said, hey, I'm happy to work with you on price. What were you thinking? The $199 was too low, but I'm happy to consider offers. And she said, I'm trying to remove items to make a lower price. And I said, oh no. And then she said, I can remove more if that price doesn't work. And now, so she went from $995 in items to a little over $700 in items. And I replied, I said, thanks so much for your offer. There's still over $700 in items in your bundle. Happy to make a great deal, but I can't do this bundle for $400. Just sent you over a counter. So she declined the $400 offer. What I will say too is when she made that $700 offer, she had taken $290, $95 or something like that out of her offer, out of her bundle, but she also dropped her offer by $50. She went from $199 to $146 or something like that. And I'm like, what happened? You're not supposed to take money away. You were supposed to, leave what you were willing to spend and then take items away that made you happy for the bundle that you had. So I kind of was like, okay, that's not how that works. But, I want to make a deal. I want to make a sale. So I text her back and I said, you have really great taste. How can we make this work? I want to work with you. And then I said to her, like, not even a minute later, I said, I'll work with you on shipping also. So let me know. She says, thanks. Just looks like I can't afford the items. In my brain, I'm thinking, no, you can't afford 30 items for $200. One of which was a jacket, a Vince Camuto jacket that I had that was really like almost brand new, $150. Even if you gave a discount, I mean, still a high price for $200. That's a great jacket. It's kind of like when you add in the other stuff, you kind of just like, I'm just giving it away. So I want to make a deal. In my brain, I want to work with this lady. She is engaging me. She isn't just one of these people that kind of sends out the offer and then just declines and never talks to you again. I want to work with her. And on Poshmark, you have to put in a credit card payment form. So that lady was willing initially to spend up to $200, no shipping discount on those 30 items, right? So if I make her a bundle that I'm happy with and she's willing to spend $200 today on items I'm happy with, taking some stuff out of the initial 30 item bundle, I want to make $200. So many people will just tell you, decline, and then block her, which is, I have a whole nother thing on that, but I was like, well, I'd be missing out, right? So I said, I went through her bundle. I took some things out. I added like one or two things in that I was happy with letting go. Those are items that I purchased, and in all honesty, they have been in my closet since one of the first days, since like February, when I first started thrifting. They were bad buys on my side. So she was really like, I'm going to tell you, there was like 3 items that I purchased there myself in thrift shops. And when I was less knowledgeable than I am today, and I wouldn't pick those items up. So to me, they were bad buys. So I decided I would make her a bundle that I was happy with. And I left in some really good items, including the Vince Camuto jacket, because that was a donation item, number one. And number two, even though it is coming into winter, it's kind of a dressier jacket that is, I would see somebody going to business, to work, and we're not having that right now. We're on the verge of I feel like a whole nother shutdown, but that's a whole nother conversation. So I sent her over a message and I said, hey, I'll do this bundle for $200. I'm sending you over an offer. And she said, oh no. And then immediately I looked into like the closet and there was one more item that I kind of was like, oh, that was a definitely bad buy. It's very pretty, but the comps are not supporting my price at all. And I had got no bites on it at all. So it was kind of like, hey, she wants it, she can have it. And I said, for 200, I would be willing to add the ECI glam top to this. Let's make this happen. And she hit me back immediately and she goes, okay, I'll decline and you add ? And I said, yes, I added it. She had already declined my offer. And I said, yes, I added it and sent over the offer. And she said, thank you so much. Accepted it and paid for it right away. It was myself for the day. And I said, thank you. Glad we could make it work out. I'll ship out tomorrow. And she's replied, thank you. So it's great when you can have a conversation with a customer instead of declining and blocking that person, have a conversation with them. It's advice I heard from a few of the heavier resellers who resell all the time. I'm going to walk away with a profit that I'm happy with. Many of those items, again, were donation. They were donated items to me. They're moving my closet. They're helping me. Some of them were my bad buys. Some of those were, at the end of the day, I feel really good and she felt really good. And we both walked away with a really big win. So I just want to implore you that this isn't a cakewalk. This is not personal. This is business. Like, if you're going to survive, you're going to have to put work into your closet or your store. You're going to have to put time, and you're going to have to develop some customer service skills, even if you don't want to deal with customers. So, all told, I think I'm walking away this weekend with just shy so far. I'm not done just because it's Sunday. Remember, I go to Monday about 12 o'clock. I'll ship out. If it comes in before 12, I'll ship out the same day. And I include that in my weekend totals. So far, I'm just shy of, quick math, 318, 160. So I'm just shy of $500 for the weekend. So far, so good. But I'm sharing still. A lot of people are liking my things right now. So I'm about to send over a bunch of offers on things. I did a few of the sell similar on eBay, but I haven't done my listing part, which I actually have a bunch of stuff. I have the Louisville Sluggers. I have 3 of these bats that I cleaned out a storage unit and they were in there. I don't know if I'm going to bundle them or if I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to bundle them or sell them individually yet. I have the DVDs that have to go up, the bundles of DVDs. And I have some video game stuff that has to go up this tonight, probably another night of burning the midnight oil. But I'm prepped for tomorrow. So again, I'm really happy for the weekend sale so far. All the items is sold are clothing items so far on Poshmark, except for the few items that this woman had in a bundle. It's not anything really funky. I wish I could show you like a funky thing to pick up, but definitely just be open to even something that's a smaller profit, and start with things that are in your home. And if you go out and about and you see something that's interesting to you, do what you like. I don't personally enjoy clothes, although I have a death pile out there of clothing, good clothing. I'm just not there yet. I go through it every once in a while and I pull some items out of it when I'm getting a little low on inventory. Right now I came back from a sourcing trip last weekend, so that was a lot of stuff that I bought home. I actually bought home. I left with 2 carry-ons, one of which was an expandable carry-on rolling bag that kind of, it ended up turning into like a small duffel. And I filled that with new inventory, new in box, or open box inventory. And then the other item that I got was, the other things that I got were so much that I filled 2 military size duffel bags to come home. And thankfully they came home. None of the items were damaged. And I have been selling like hotcakes, all these items. So, coming into Q4, I I'm so happy with that sourcing trip. I'll be looking as things are closing, or things are before things close down completely. I'll be looking to do a few more of those sourcing trips, and I really feel like it's all been really slow going, but steady growth. And I feel like the pandemic has helped me in so many ways, because it's given me the opportunity to kind of get my legs under me, to understand how this business changes and grows, and how to grow my business and my selling style, and also what the market wants. And like I'm not really knowledgeable about a lot of things. I had to learn and just be open to everything. I'm getting into vintage. I'm getting into Hot Wheels. I'm getting into Funko Pops. I'm getting into different collectibles, all these different toys. I don't know about, I'm getting into baseball bats. I'm getting into some artwork. I mean, you don't have to be knowledgeable about everything. You could just learn as you go along. I really just go out and learn. Be willing and open to selling anything that you think could make you a profit, even though it's small, because you want to learn. And if it's something like a $5 buy-in or a $2 buy-in, that's a great thing to take a chance on, because you don't know where it's going to be. Obviously, you want to look up comps. You want to look up, you don't want to do that a lot if you're spending $20 a weekend on crap. But at the end of the day, if it's a G.I. Joe, and somebody's like, oh, 50 cents, $1, pick it up. Pick it up, list it. Even if you only get a couple of dollars and they pay the shipping on top of it, you're still going to come out ahead, and you're going to move your closet. You're going to gain some feedback. You're going to make a sale. So you'll make something off of it. You'll make more than you realize, because you're learning how to list. You're learning how to source. You're learning how to, how much you're going to make at the end of the day. All of that, it's all constant knowledge. So if I can impart anything on you, is to be open to offers, all offers. Don't shut people down. This could have gone sideways. This could totally have gone sideways. But at the end of the day, I made a sale, a big one, because I was willing to have communication. Now, not everybody's willing to have communication, and you need to figure out how you're going to set yourself apart from other sellers, other resellers, So, everybody has this sayings or themes to their channels, and I've been thinking, and it was really funny because my father used to say something, and when we were kids, it would constantly annoy all of us. And it would be, he'd yell at you and say, stop inventing. And initially, when I wanted to do my closeout, I wanted to say, dream big, start inventing. And that doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make sense. So my husband said something today, and because he's like my sounding board. He's my best friend in the whole entire world, and we share everything together. Everything we were thinking, even if it's ridiculous and stupid, we share everything. So, we were talking things out, and he was talking about the YouTube community and the reselling community. And I really felt it. I felt it. I felt it because I have been watching YouTubers for a year now. I started with Nicole State. I quickly transitioned from her to Lindy Glenn, and Josh, Harry Tornado, over to Matt from Part Time Picker, to Lonnie, because both of them were talking about Lonnie, and I'm like, who is this Lonnie guy? Because they're saying Lonnie, but every time I look on the, YouTube, I don't know, Lonnie didn't come up. And finally, after watching so many, I finally found him, and that's then how I found John, the Cincinnati Picker. And then there's a very cute guy and girl, husband and wife team. They're young, and he's kind of got like long hair, and she's got a little voice, little mousy voice. She's adorable. Love her. so like I watched them. I'm just not Rally Roots. I started watching because of other folks, and so I mean I'm watching these people, and I'm like, oh, sorry, my current obsession is the Commonwealth Picker. So I'm constantly like going through his old videos. I'm just like learning, and not to forget, Ashley from Hustle at Home Mom, and like some of these other folks. I'm just not gonna be able to name them all. There's like Mogi Beth is great with clothes, and there is Common Tags with clothes. I still watch her even though I'm not doing clothes because I'm looking for those bolos, those trendier pieces, and she's a great person to learn from even though I'm not doing it. So I kind of felt like this is a community that's out there. There are content creators, and they really are trying to educate you in this profession that we've all embarked on. And I felt like it was so great that even though like they don't know me from Adam, like I don't know them, but like I feel like I know them. I feel like I know their heart, because I mean, yeah, they make money from YouTube, but at the end of the day, like you can tell people who are on YouTube to kind of just like make money and kind of sell you their program or their course. Um, and then there's other folks who kind of are just giving you their time and their knowledge and are willing to share with you, and you can kind of sense that they're coming from a genuine place and they do want to help you. And I felt like when my husband said community, I said, the reselling community is large, and who did I watch? Commonwealth Picker had some resellers on his channel recently. Josh Hair Tornado has people all the time who come in and guest. I can't remember everybody's name because there's so much knowledge I can have in my brain. It's in my subs. You're all in my subs, but I just can't recall all of them because I watch so much. But anyway, long story short, I initially was trying to come up with something, and my husband said community, it really hit. And I said community, opportunity, and profit. And he looked at me and he says, that kind of sounds a little ruthless because, you want to kind of profit. So he didn't like the word profit. So I was working with it, and I'm kind of like working with it. And he says, how about opportunity, community, and prosperity? And I really felt that. I felt like that's what my slogan is going to be. I'm taking an opportunity, I'm working with this community, and I'm going to try to prosper from it. And I figured my eBay channel could also be an opportunity to just share what I know and bring it out to you guys and learn together. I mean, I'm a relatively new reseller, and it is just crazy that sometimes people think they need all these things when all you need to do is just start. And I just think that it would be great to share this journey, my journey, with you, and we can do it together, and we can share and learn and, just grow. So that's going to be it. It's opportunity, community, prosperity. That's going to be my tagline. So I'm going to end this video for now, and thank you so much for hanging out with me for a half an hour. I hope that I gave you some information and some wisdom and give you something that you can take with you into this next week, this next reselling week. And maybe it'll just, make you want to share more and make you want to be more engaged, or just to sell similar on eBay or whatever platform you are on. Just be more engaged, because these are social media sites in a sense, and they want to see engagement. And I really hope you go out and you kill it. So thanks so much for joining me. I really hope that you like what you heard, like and subscribe. Please forgive me. I really tried to stay on script, but I'm very, very talky. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today, and I hope you're going to join me again, and we're going to do better. I'll do better. So that's it. See you later.